kids, ready? I'm ready. Ready to learn with you today and have some fun along the way. Ready, set, go! Today we're going to talk about things that go zoom. Think for just a minute. What kinds of things go zoom? Cars? Yes. What else? Trucks? Airplanes? Yes. Big trucks, garbage trucks, boats. Oh my goodness, you're thinking of so many things that go zoom. You know what? I have a book right here. It's called Learn About Trucks and Other Things That Go. And this is kind of a different book. It doesn't say who wrote it, but the images did come from Shutterstock, and it's a Page Publications book. And let's just look. We're not going to read it, but let's look at some of the things that go zoom, shall we? Okay, these are cars and trucks that go zoom. These are construction cars and trucks. Can you see all of those? They help us build things. Oh, these are things that you might see on the road. There's motorcycles and cars. There's a tow truck if you get stranded. Oh, a great big diesel truck that takes things to the store so we can have food to eat. Oh, these are road builders. There's a cement truck and a grader. Look at all those things that help build roads so we have a place to drive things that go. These are things that go in the air. These things zoom too. And things that go on the water. We also have things that you might see in town that help us. There's a bus, a garbage truck, an ambulance if we have an emergency, a fire truck, that's good for an emergency too, an ice cream truck. Some of you might even be able to ride your own bike. Now, on a bike, they don't make as much noise, do they? But you can still say zoom. What about if you go to an amusement park? Do things there go zoom? What about a roller coaster or a Ferris wheel? These things all go zoom too. What letter does zoom start with? Z, zoom. Zoom. Let's see if we can see some other things that start with the same sound. What's this? The zoo. The zoo has things that start with that same z sound. What is on this shirt? A zero. Zero makes the same sound. Z, zero. Oh, now look. This guy is running, and he's running in a zigzag. Oh, you have these on your coat sometimes. What is that called? A zipper. Good. Zipper. Oh, this animal actually lives at the zoo or out in the plains, sometimes in Africa, sometimes other places. Do you know what this is? A zebra. Oh, we're losing our zero on our shirt. Let's stick him back on there. All right. And everything's falling off. Okay, here we go. Zebra, zero, zipper, zigzag, zoo, zoom. What letter goes zoo? Can you think of what it is? Do you know? Here's all the letters of the alphabet, and guess what? I'm going to give you a big hint. It's the very last one. Z. It sounds a little bit like its own name, doesn't it? Z. Let's try getting on our riding road and writing a letter Z. Can you get a pencil or a marker and write a letter Z? Let's look at this letter Z. Now look, capital Z is big, and it goes across, then it goes all the way back, and then back again. Letter Z. Now lowercase z is just like his dad, but he's littler. He just starts on the dotted line and goes across. Then he comes back and then he goes across again. So they look like each other. He just has to grow up and he's going to be like his dad. He just has to get bigger. Sometimes that's what they do. And sometimes they look very different. But letter Z is one of those that the lowercase looks like his dad, and it's called a Z. Zoom. That's its sound. You know what we're going to do? I think we're going to make something that zooms. Now, you're going to have to make the sounds this time, but we're going to make a food zoom. Do you think you can do that? You could use an apple. You just need something that's round. Or an orange. I am going to use today a peach because that's what I have at my house. You could use whatever you have at your house. I could use an apple or an orange too, but I'm going to try a peach today. First things, we always have to wash it. So this I already washed. And another thing we're going to need today, some grapes. These are going to be the wheels. This is going to be the car. And we're going to need some toothpicks because they're going to help us hook up the cars. All right. Now, this is probably a caregiver job or an adult job, but we need to take this and we need to cut it. And Miss Connie, oh, here's my knife right here. I'm going to take it and I'm going to cut it all the way around. Now, inside of a peach, there's a pit. Can you see that pit? And on this side, there's a hole. That's where you can sit in your pretend car. And I'm going to cut it one more time right through the middle. All right? So now I have a car. When you're driving, there's a spot for the car, for the person driving to sit in the car. Can you see that? There's our seat. Do cars have seats so we can sit in them? They do, don't they? Okay. And I'm going to take a grape. Oh, I got two of them. I just need one grape. And I'm going to take a toothpick and stick it inside of that grape. Okay, can you see that? And then I'm going to find another grape. And before I put it on the other side, I'm going to take, these are going to be my back wheels, and I'm going to stick it right inside all the way across. Oh, my grape came out of it. All the way across. So I have a wheel on this side. And then I'm going to take a grape and I'm going to put it on the other side where it's sticking out. Can you see that? And I'm going to put a grape on this side. Now look at that. I have two wheels. I need another set of wheels. That was the bottom. Now I'm going to need some wheels that go on the top. So I've got to get another grape off of my grapevine. In fact, I'm just going to pull off two more grapes. So I've got two more grapes. And I'm going to take another toothpick and I'm going to stick it in there. And I'm going to stick it right through this bottom part, all the way through to the other side. And now I've got a piece sticking out on this side. Can you see it? We got to put a grape right on there. Let's turn it around here. All right. Now, I've got a car. Look at that car. That's my peach car. Did you make an apple car? You could use a banana. You could use anything you wanted. I'm going to take it. Now, I have a riding road. A riding road looks like a real road. And I'm going to take it. Oh, my car's a little bit too wide, but I'm going to drive him right down my road. The fun part about this kind of a car is you could eat it. You can make your whole dinner like a car. You could make, now if you wanted it to be a little bit different, you could even cut it, have your caregiver cut it again, and you could make a skinnier car. You could make it really, really skinny. And you could put this through here and another one through here. And you can stick your grapes on and you can have another one. Now, this actually kind of looks like a boat, doesn't it? But if you put your tires on there, I'm going to grab a few more grapes off. And let's put some more wheels on this one. We'll do this side first. You know what? This is kind of long since we made a little one, so I'm going to scoot it in a little bit more. There's my wheels, and I'm going to get 2 more grapes. And we're going to do some wheels on this side. And some wheels on this side. Oh, this looks kind of like a race car, doesn't it? And we can take our race car and I can drive him on my riding road. Can you see the grapes rolling? Just like wheels really will drive. You can make a car for a big family or a race car for one person. This is the fun thing about doing something with food. Now you have something that will zoom. That makes it so fun when you are driving a car. Now you could pretend that you're driving it yourself, or you could just eat it. All right, letter Z stands for zoom. Things that zoom, things that go. There are all kinds of them in our world. When you're driving around, you can look at them. They've got the tires. Oh, some of them have more tires. You could even do more grapes and more wheels on your car that zoomed and pretend that it was a cement truck or a diesel truck or a tow truck. The fun thing that you get to do is use your imagination and have any car you want to go zoom. I hope you have a super fun day and you draw something that will go. Have a great day. You are awesome. See you later, alligator. In a while, crocodile. You're awesome, possum.